Dog hair. All right, so I got a special little thing going on here. Remember those copper sandals? All right, I've evolved them through multiple stages. I had those shell toes where I basically did like a neodymium bottom to them, but they were rubber, so they were pulling out. So what I did is I got these Troentorps from Sweden. They're really nice. They got a wood all natural bottom, a natural gum sole after the wood. So this is all wood here. I actually painted that black so it wouldn't be so much heel on it. And then this bottom part comes down, and this is actually for a man in Sweden. Imagine that. The heel was actually a little bit higher than that. So I cut it down with a saw. Lo and behold, it revealed holes in the bottom of the sole, which I put the neodymiums that I got from KJ Magnets. Let me get that. So you can kind of see. I just got a magnet kit from KJ Magnets. Remember I told you it tells you it's for the deluxe magnet kit, go to the sun? It's just like right there. Otherwise it would just be a sticker on top, but it's behind the horizon. Amazing. Clearly it's the sun. All right, so what I've done here is I've taken these neodymiums and I'm grounding the shoe just like I do my copper magnets, and I use this super strong Gorilla epoxy. You can get it at Walmart or anywhere. It's got a 3,500 pound pull pressure on it, so it holds the magnets in place inside of that rubber, and it's connecting to the wood. The holes go all the way down to the wood, and I have a copper coil that I just take and wrap around a stick, and I just cut them in little coils, and I stuck those inside it first to kind of create like a copper convection of like an electrical, like, you know, electromagnetic pass over to the wood. So after I stuck all those little coils in there, I basically went over with epoxy and I started sticking all the magnets in it, and I did a little bit at a time. It took me like several hours to do it because it sets pretty quick. So after it's done, once this is all dry, it's kind of sticky a little bit, but once it dries completely, I'm then gonna put I'm gonna drill some big holes in here, like maybe like 4 of them, and then I'm going to put these big giant ones in there, just like a couple of giant ones, like maybe 3 at a time, not so big, but you get the picture. So that way I have a big ground on the front, so the heel is the eel and the toe is the flow. So all of this neodymium going into my heel is going to be seriously crazy. And when I went into Best Buy, I had some copper sandals on, and I had a lot of magnets on it, and I stepped on the metal, and it sent the current up into my chakras, and it started making me feel nauseous because it was so much power. So I want to kind of try that again. And I'm gonna have it with these shoes, so they're, you know, they're nice and stylish or whatever. And Troentorp shoes from Sweden. You can go to the website. This right here was plastic, so of course I take my grounding copper tape from Tape Masters and I just cover that up. That's not a problem. And it's all natural. It's all natural electromagnetic, and it's organic. This material is all organic. This is an organic rubber, so it's all natural. And I'm basically just grounding myself. So whenever I want to sun gaze, I can just walk out in the open anywhere and don't even have to take my shoes off. I might want to take my shoes off some days, but on the days that I can't, if I'm walking around in the city or whatever, always grounded. So it's a wonderful thing. And the epoxy from the Gorilla epoxy, it's got 3,500 pounds of pressure, pull pressure, strength. And these magnets, they're not going to come out. They're just going to stay in there. So I pretty much, once I stuck the coils in there, let me see if I can find that. Yeah, it's just real simple coils that wire I get from Home Depot. Didn't cost anything. I just take it and wrap it around a chopstick, and then I pull it off like a spring, and then I cut little short coils out of them, stick them in the holes, and then I put the epoxy on top of that, and I shove the magnet in there. The magnet, and it sticks and it stays in place, and it's stuck in place, and they're not coming out. You gotta do a few at a time because the magnets are so strong that they will literally jump out of the epoxy and stick to each other. So you gotta do a little bit at a time. And yeah, just go and get yourself a magnet kit from KJ Magnets. It's like a deluxe magnet kit, and then make your shoes groundable. And when you do that, you'll find yourself being grounded all the time. You'll always have a connection. Even if you go up in a building, this should keep me grounded with the earth, because the building is grounded in the earth at the bottom. So I'm always going to get grounds. It's a wonderful thing. So once I'm done with this, I'll do the fronts of these, and then I'll probably kind of come back and show you where we're at with these. But you know, if you don't want epoxy to get all over your shoe, you just got to tape it off with some painter's tape like that, so it doesn't make a nasty mess. And then you know the rest. So hope you enjoyed this video, and try grounding your shoes at home. And I suggest getting a wooden sole, because if you don't, the rubber all the way through and through will push out the magnets. It'll just come apart, and you don't want that. So hope you enjoyed the video. Stay awake.